At 56 kilometers long, Yonge Street is one of the longest streets in the world. It starts in downtown Toronto on the shore of Lake Ontario and heads north until reaching the Bradford area. Today, we will see how far I can walk along it with no prior experience in long-distance walking. I'm on my way over to Yonge Street right now. It is currently 11:20 p.m. I'm just 2 blocks over from Yonge Street. We're going to start there. Just head north as far as I can till dawn, which will be at 6:34 today. We are approaching the intersection of Dundas Street and Yonge. This is where I'm going to start. This in front of us is the Eden Center. We just crossed Dundas. Now we're on Yonge heading north. Only brought a t-shirt with this windbreak on top. Hopefully that's enough to keep me warm. It's 11:38 now, so I've actually only been on Yonge Street for, I think, 11 minutes. That's it. But we just passed Wellesley Street. We're still very much downtown, so let's keep going. I thought these buildings were kind of cool. We are a bit north of Bloor Street. I just saw this raccoon. It's a little funny. Right, it's now officially midnight. I'm in this little graffiti tunnel somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where. I want to kind of walk in now. I want to pick up the pace. And right now we are at Birch Avenue, so I'll put that up on screen how far we've gone. Here's the train yard. A lot of trains off the tracks. The subway going off. And then the Yonge bus coming down. It's 12:28 still. Here we got some cones on the ground. I'm gonna fix that. Yeah, maybe this isn't quite fixable actually. At least I got one up. I don't feel like fixing the rest. At Eglinton right now. Still quite a few skyscrapers. There's way fewer pedestrians because we're so far north and it's getting later. I'm gonna have another quick update. Where's a good spot? I'll just leave it there. This coat's getting a little warm. And also I'm gonna have my first drink of water of this trip. Technically there's no need to open that since there's this drinking thing on the top. So we'll have to conserve water. That's our food. All I have is a bag of Doritos. It is 1:24 a.m. I am now at the intersection of York Mills and Yonge. So still feeling good. My legs are getting a bit tired. Yonge Street's one of the longest streets in the world, so the only real limit here is how far I'm willing to walk. What in the world is going on here? The sidewalk I was on kind of just ended, so I'm in the middle of the road right now. It seems maybe I'm supposed to go to the right side over there, which still has a sidewalk. I just walked on the grass here. The sidewalk continues. We're up by Shepherd Young Plaza. That's what all those buildings are. I'm not quite sure how far we've gotten. If I had to guess, I'd say 12 kilometers. There's a skunk right there, which is pretty cool. Alright, there it is. That's Finch Station. It's going to be the last subway stop we're going to have access to. Still have just over 4 hours left until sunrise. Since Shepherd, it's kind of been a vibe actually. I've gotten a bit more tired still. Stumbled into a group of 4 random people. And they were dancing a bit, so we just started dancing all together. I told them about my expedition for today. For now on, I have really no idea where I'm going. Well, I don't know any of the street names. We'll just see how it goes. I'm on a bridge somewhere. We got this train going under this bridge that I'm on, which is kind of cool. I know I just passed something called the World Shops on Yonge. Hold on. That's just a piece of plastic. I saw it was obsidian for a second. I'm kind of low on water, but there's gas stations around, so I should be able to fill up pretty easily. Got another 3.5 hours till sunrise. At this point, I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it those 3.5 hours, but we're certainly gonna try. All right, it's 3:10 now. It's gonna be my first really proper break of the walk, but my legs are really tired. I'm just going to sit here for maybe 15-20 minutes or so.
got some Doritos. Finish off my water. It's 3:23 now, so we're gonna get going in a couple minutes. I want to find like a gas station or something to get water soon, but we're gonna get moving again. I did check where I was on Google Maps. I'm pretty close to Richmond Hill. Google Maps says I am 19 kilometers, which is 11 miles about from where I started off on Yonge Street. Oh, my legs are still completely cooked, but just keep moving. I kind of feel like Bilbo Baggins, just going on an adventure. Seems to be like pretty much the last significantly large building, at least as far as I can see into the distance. Also, it's almost 4 a.m. now, so the streets are completely dead. I haven't seen a car in like 5 minutes at least. There's not been a single car come down Yonge Street. Kind of thinking about how it's taken 4 to 5 hours now just to walk down this relatively very small section of this one street. Just think about how many man hours it took to build the street, much less all the buildings alongside it. That's only like one little line. Like, the city's two-dimensional, so then square that numbers. Yo guys, we had good luck. Good Life Fitness here. It said open 24/7. So I went in. There's no employee there, unfortunately, but it's fine. I kind of just let myself in. I went to the locker room for the pool, and I filled up my water bottle with nice fresh water from the sink. A couple minutes later, in the 407 is coming to view. This is the second highway we'll be passing under. I believe it's just an express toll highway. I'm gonna plug in my phone to my portable charger. Maybe listen to some music, because that's gonna at least take my mind off the aching in my legs. Guys, we made it to Richmond Hill officially now, it seems. Big buildings right over there, you can see them. It's been about 30 minutes since the last substantially sized building we passed. Is that blinking light the CN Tower? Just some random tower in between. I don't know. Only been an hour since the last video, last main update, so it's 5:10 now. We're at Lawn Avenue. I think we're still in Richmond Hill. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I'm just walking still. But then just under an hour and a half left till daylight. It's 5:40 now. Just gotta take a quick break here. There's still buses running up here, so I should be able to get back easily, but the first sign of light has been coming up on the horizon, though. It's still far from a sunrise, you know? I'm just gonna eat a few more of my Doritos and drink some water, and then I really gotta lock in for the last 40 minutes or so. Let's see how far we can get. So thanks to that portable charger, my phone's all the way up to 96%, even while I was using it to listen to random music. Hey guys, it's 6:20 in the morning now. Look how light the sky is. Still technically not sunrise for another 14 minutes though, so we gotta keep going. I'm hoping I can get over the top of that hill, but as you can see from all the trees here, we're kind of in the middle of nowhere. That's a bit of an exaggeration, but it's really just residential neighborhoods and a significant amount of empty space. Technically, way in the background, probably doesn't show up on the camera, but I can still see the CN Tower. My legs hurt so badly. I'm kind of been limping for the last half hour. I just want to get over this hill. We did it. 6:34 a.m. So it's officially sunrise. Look how bright the sky is now. We are at Harris Avenue and Yonge Street. I think we're north of Richmond Hill. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to check the map, though. I'll be on screen. My prediction is 32 kilometers. That's what I'm guessing. I really slowed down near the last hour or so. Oh, my legs are so tired. But there we go. How fantastic. We went behind that hill now, but when I was at the crest of it, I got a really nice view of the whole city. I just gotta walk to the next bus stop, and hopefully I'll be able to get home easily from that. We walked a bit further to the next bus stop. Really out in the middle of nowhere now. Toronto is visible for me, but probably won't show up on the camera. We're on the bus. This is going to be a long bus ride. Eventually we'll get to Finch and we can take the subway. Just arrived at Finch Station. The 35-minute bus ride. My legs are so sore I can barely walk. I can not really bend my right knee at all. That was another 40-minute train ride. Just gotta get up to the ground level, then a couple blocks over to where I'm staying. So in total, 31 kilometers, 14-minute kilometers. Bye.